In light of everything you're about to see, understand that this propaganda right here in front of us is being produced in front of our face on a date with 45 numerology and 47 numerology. 45 is the sum of Saturn's magic square. Saturn is the keeper of time. 47. Ruler of death and judgment. Death, 38. Killing, 38. Murder, 38. Judge, 47. Death, 20. Ritual, 27. United States of America, 339. A date with 339 days remaining. They're putting on this propaganda. There's also some 117 in that as well. The United States of America sums to 117 and 99 with the 13 colonies, 13 stripes. But then understand then on 1/26, updating this propaganda at 117. If you're at 45, 117 on January 26th. If you want to see more of this occult practice put on by your federal government again and again inside Zionist Jew, Freemasonic, Jesuit order propaganda, then continue watching and see. Right here, updated at 5:08. I just said it's the Freemasons. The Freemasons sums to 58. They are a secret society. 58. Known as Freemasonry. 58. I mean, perfect. And it's NASA propaganda, founded in 1958. In the minute 57-second video, the 37 Prime, talking about the 37-year-old social studies teacher from Boston. Revelation 3:7, talking about the key David. They love quoting that on NASA propaganda all the time. Israel 37. I say all the time, that Israel key David trope on NASA propaganda. 11 right here, the master number. Freemason, the master builders, is perfect. And it's supposed to be just an introduction because I forgot to show the date numerology. But again, more goodies from your federal government. That's not even your government at all. They're not here to serve you whatsoever. They're here to tyrannize you, control your mind by this code. That's why they use these numbers, the frequencies. Hope you enjoy more occult rituals. What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Friday, January 26, 2018. And you see this headline here? Dad saw son socks and knew it was bad. If you take the word socks, put it inside a gematria calculator or just do it by hand, in reverse ordinal, you get 68. So A is 26, Z is 1. Their appropriate letters add up, you get 68. So then you take the headline, Dad saw son's socks and knew it was bad. And this is the main theme they've been putting on all day with this story. You go 337 using alphabetical order. So D is the fourth letter, A is the first, you see. So now you're not reversing alphabetical order anymore. You get 337. That is the 68th prime number. Caskets go 6 feet deep, 8 feet long. We're talking about a blood sacrifice here. This is blood sacrifice ritual. Saturn is the god of death and judgment to your federal government. He is the keeper of time. And we will see very clearly how this is a ritual for Saturn. For 45, the sum of Saturn's magic square, we can see right here. Eastern Standard Time, where CNN is running, where I'm at right now. I'm not at CNN, you know what I mean. 7:23 p.m. So since 1:17 p.m., they've had this propaganda. I'll refresh it again. Had this piece of propaganda updated at this time. And this is on January 26th. If you write out 45, you get 126 using alphabetical order and reversing 117. Just like that numerical dance with these methods we're playing with the headline. If you're at 45, you get 45. And then 54 is reflection. If you're at 54, look what happens. The same thing. This is why this doesn't work. 45. Now you see why. See, it's giving Google's little software. It's saying, nope, you're spelling it wrong. Because Google created your language. The Jesuit order is Google. The Freemasons, the Zionist Jews. So I really have some really good notes here. I really hope YouTube doesn't take this video down just because it's about this thing. But all I've shown you is how that was a coded piece of propaganda. And I'm going to show you then how they're coding it with Saturn. It started off with a Kentucky father knew it was bad when he saw his son's Nike socks. And of course, right when I saw this, of course, the first thing I thought was, okay, this is a Saturnian ritual. Nike is government branded clothing. If you wear Nike, you're wearing federal government outfit. If you wear your Air Jordans, why do you think all their employees, Migos and all these people are just rapping about their Jordans and how they're buying them all? They're selling government clothing. And the Nike swoosh is the ring of Saturn. You know, you have the man touching the moon and all this occult stuff from your government right here. So we kind of established this. We're going to see how it's coded with Saturn. See some history in Nike as well. So it's happening in Kentucky. 47, going back to time. Saturn's the keeper of time. Killing 47. Nike socks. Some see 106, like Kentucky. You also get the 137, authority 137, 106. It is your authority giving you this propaganda. Society Jesus 56, Jewish 34, killing 34. No. Murder 34, killing 43 to reflection, like Kentucky. So there's a lot of death, sacrifice 46, right? But I really want to stick to the Saturnian codings to show you how. And before I forget, I'll show this in my blog post. But look, you search for Nike, you get no mentions of it. They don't even talk about Nike. They don't use it at all inside this propaganda. They only used that headline once, and then they got rid of it after that one time, after it was in that side box. Clearly just some little, nod. So 2 killed, 18 recovering. So about that 46, Thelema 64, the occult religion, honor number 93, Saturn 93. Death 218, 2 killed, 18. That number also connects back to the moon as well. Just fin that whole thing. And then, yeah, this is the first thing I saw. So it says he has Nike socks on. I click on the link and it brings me to a 167-second video. 167 is the 39th prime number. Oh my goodness. 2 minutes, 47 seconds. 39th prime number. Nike 39, Saturn 93, the reflection. I just really wish such a really good Saturnian ritual wasn't tied to this type of propaganda event, because, even if I don't talk about it, they still have a reason to just take this down. I mean, I'm just gonna say it now. But hey, if they do, I'll try to make something else. I don't know. I'll try to present this in a different way, because this has to get out. And they also noticed Nike sums to 84 English extended, like Masonry, Zionism, Jesuit. Yes, if you wear Nike, if you're wearing black and red Nikes, you're no different. You might as well be wearing a robe that they're wearing too. So yeah, here I show how I search for Nike. You don't get it in the propaganda, but you get it right there. So just a little history of Nike. Founders Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight. Phil Knight is synced up with Saturn, while Bill Bowerman is synced up with Thelema. So it's in Oregon, going back to with the time numbers to 88, connecting back to time, the 4 circles, 1440. Again, Saturn is the keeper of time. I mean, I don't use that lightly. Think about it. You're the fucking keeper of time. It says it all. OR 21, where there are Oregon 21 like Saturn. OR also 33, the 33rd state. So Knight, Phil Knight paired with Saturn. His name, last name, sums to 93. If you're out Knight, you get 30, 42, 69. We'll see in a second. Like Saturn. Bill Bowerman. Bill sums to 2835 like Thelema. Bowerman 44 125 like Thelema. We're talking about Nike here. We're not talking about Asics or anything else. We're talking about Adidas. I'd understand if you could say I'm making anything work, but we're talking about Nike. He's a Saturnian government company. His name Phil sums to 45. The sum is Saturn's magic square. And again, Bill had Thelema gematria, Phil with the Saturn numbers. They organized it so perfectly. Knight, Saturn, while Bowerman and Thelema match up. And then I wish I mentioned this earlier, but this is when I first saw about them. I was like, well, there you have it. They were founded January 25th in 1964. Thelema 125 versus alphabetical order, 64 in English ordinal. 54 years ago, Sun 54. Now they're being used in this propaganda. But I don't used a good word. I mean, it's the same exact people. They always have people in Nike hats too, and Donald Trump propaganda. Is their way of saying Saturn. They use it as an occult piece. And then look at the date numerology. Date with 28 numerology and in 46 numerology. Thelema 6428. So the number 93 is of great significance in Thelema, founded by English author and occultist Aleister Crowley in 1904, enlightened 194, while writing the Book of Law, also known as the Liber Eo Vel Legis, which sums to 93. And the central philosophy is do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Do what thou wilt sums to 64, like Thelema. Like Synagogue of Satan, because that is exactly what they do. And that is exactly who they are. Why do you think Israel is heavily coated with Thelemic branding? And I have to say, yes, if you meet a Thelema, it doesn't mean that they're an evil person. Again, your gang is using this for their evil. They're interpreting this and putting it to you. I mean, do what they will. Of course, they're tyrants. They're going to do whatever they want. So will and love, which is Thelema and agape, they both sum to 93 in Greek isopathy. So just showing you how there's gematria being applied here to get them to sum to 93. And here's Wikipedia telling you all this. Of course, they understand because this is Wikipedia as well. They're giving us propaganda with this knowledge. The Book of the Law sums to 691. That's the 125th prime number. That's in Satanic gematria. 125 like Thelema. 84-second video. Nike 84. And yeah, while I was decoding it, I did see some 117s here or there, but I'll leave it as that. And then so that's what I'm saying. It started off as the little side banner headline, and then it went to the one on the side. It evolved, but they lost Nike after the first one, so it went from there. And then it went to this one. What they have on the side up here. And then now it's here. So it's been all over the place. They blew it up more and more. And it goes without saying. For the untrained eye, I mean, for anyone who's not into this, then, I mean, it's just emotional. I really don't want to talk about it. Because I don't want to give them any reason to take this video down. But I mean, regardless of what happened, it's clear it's private media. You know what I mean? They can say what they want about anything and get you to do whatever you want, regardless of what's happening. So I think I have the right to say that. And it's no different than me saying Fox News is, Republican garbage. It's all Republican propaganda. Which, no, it's all Zionist Jew run, Masonic, Jesuit order propaganda, just like everything else. Just like Snopes, CNN. So there you have it. 12 minutes. Did I even get to this whole post? I think I did. Wow. Well, I thought it was a lot of information, but there you have it. A really good way to see. I guess we need a recap then after all that. So I just want to make sure people get it. My strong points, which I already opened up with. They're saying they're Nike socks. Click on the video. 167 seconds. That is the 39th prime number. Nike sums to 39. Saturn sums to 93 to reflection. Thelema 64 under the number 93. The do what thou wilt and all that. Oh, now that I think about it, now we have a little bit of time. I want to look for the Donald Trump Thelema hoodie. Thanks, Clifford, again for sharing that with me. I still will make a video about it. Now that I even have more people looking at my work, it's perfect. So I want everyone to see. You know, there's no excuses of saying I'm making stuff. Like people, like even my friends will hear me say something's occult stuff, and they'll say like, I think you're just like pulling things out anywhere. Like, you'll say something, you'll have something to say. Whoops. You'll have something to say for whatever. It's like, well, no, it's just. Thanks, Clifford. Guys, check out his channel, his blog. I'll link him. Excellent work. Always finding something excellent. I mean, look at this. If this was Hillary Clinton, right? I always explain how it's always the pattern. If it was Hillary Clinton, if it was Bob Dole or something else, I'd understand. But no. They're putting Thelema. See? The Thelemic sign with the 93, Saturn 93. Donald Trump is a Saturnian actor. All the people near. Now do you see? I didn't make this up. This is during the whole alt-right, May 25th, 2017. Gavin McInnes. We'll probably just do this. Now I won't read that, but I mean, it's kind of what I'll end with. And I'll do another video on this, and I'll keep bringing this up. Make America Great Again. Clearly actors, clearly posing. I mean, obviously posing. And this is news. This is supposed to be serious. And why don't they explain what this is, Just doing that for a moment. He's wearing a Thelema hoodie with 93, wearing a Make America Great Again, and all I do is rant. Oh, look, the black and red tied to the Jesuit order. All I do is rant about how Donald Trump is a Thelemic actor. The New World Order. Oh, not that one. I was thinking something else, but May 25th, 2017. But yeah, this is, of course, from the New World Order. Obviously. Donald John Trump, 220 on a date with 220 days remaining. Always putting him on propaganda on dates like that. I've shown this so many times. Revelation 67:49. Catholic 145. Time 47. Saturn 30. Date with 30 numerology. I'll close off with that. Before I make this needlessly longer, I'll just make another video instead. Saturn sums to 30. But this is a good way to just do another example of everything we just saw. And then, to give you some propaganda, on that day with 30 numerology, wearing a Thelemic hoodie, Saturn 3093. I'm just explaining myself over and over again, because people need to understand, this is occult knowledge, it's real stuff, and I don't give a damn if you think it's loony or you don't care about it. The people who rule over you, the people who craft this propaganda, who pay these actors, who pay Donald Trump, they care. Your federal government cares about this, so they're going to put it in its propaganda. Just like you. If you were making your own propaganda, you put some stuff you like in there. It's no different. And they like Thelema. They're into Thelema, do what thou wilt, 93 Saturn time, as I show again and again. So it's that simple. Peace out.